I just stumbled upon what many people are calling the absolute best AI upscaler. And we're gonna begin this upscaling with the very first photo ever taken in history, well, at least according to mainstream media. And this is actually interesting because this image and every single little image that we are going to upscale here was also upscaled with Magnific AI before, and so we can make some comparisons along the way. I'm over here, this is KREA. The dynamic is very user-friendly. You literally drag and drop the image here, just like in Magnific AI or Kyber, Runway, all of them use pretty much the same concept. And then there's over here, there's different values that you can adjust to create magic. Mind you, the only thing I'm not finding here is this little tip bubbles that usually tell you what these values are about. But I'm going to assume that what they mean by AI strength is how much we want AI to get creative with this original concept. Let's bring it down to the half. And then upscaling factor, this I am going to assume is how much upscaling do you want? Resolution. And there's also an opportunity for prompting. For this first test, I'm not gonna play with prompts because I want to see what it's able to do on its own at its simplest form, which is how most of us would use it. So I would say it took 3 minutes to upscale the image. Mind you, factors like internet connection can change this waiting period. Oh, cool. Look at that. It's given the illusion of more detail, which is so cool. It still has kind of like that blurred effect, but with sharpness and clarity. We are so ready to move on, and I want to proceed with iconic video game characters. So let's begin with Lara Croft. This is an image that was originally made famous by Magnific AI. Now let's see what KREA does to our Lara Croft. We still got a girl with very triangular chest. That's the new trend. Check out what Magnific AI did with this image. And this is KREA. These are the results with no prompting. Mario. Let's see what KREA did to it. Oh, not much. Princess Peach right here. Look at the gloves. Ooh, I think the crown is where you can appreciate that the most. We got Donkey Kong, and I'm hoping that what we get out of here is this, like if Joe Rogan was Donkey Kong type of thing. All right, so it's not at all what I was hoping to see, but it is definitely an upscale version of this character. All right, so I also have this vintage image of Kratos here. Ooh, first of all, that sword already looking nice. Oh yes, that's very cool. So I don't know if you remember this video game Contra. That was like the biggest deal when I was a child. Okay. So it did not reimagine our Contra boys, but I can tell you it actually did great job at bringing the pixel art front and forward. So we got The Witcher, obviously as a lady. We all imagine what this beautiful Geralt of Rivia could look like if it was a human being. So I'm hoping that AI can do us all a favor and bring The Witcher to its full Silver Fox glory. This is the best one so far. I'm not just impressed by the subject himself, but the background, like the way it redid it. KREA, you have a very happy fan. Do I think this Witcher is a little young to be the Witcher? Yes. Yes, and so is Cavill. I'm sorry, Cavill. So in front of me, I got Beavis and Butthead. It did upscale, but it actually made the characters more cartoonish than they already are. Okay, so we got the Grinch, very beautifully done. There's some issues with what appears to be like, if you notice the patches around over saturation. All right, so now that we know what KREA is able to do with this type of art, let's jump into some more realistic realm. RoboCop, iconic character, but will AI keep our RoboCop boy as cool as he naturally is? Let's see. Ooh, that's fire already. The background is looking insane. Oh no! They turned RoboCop into like your 2030 New York City cop. All right, so I'm looking at this iconic scene from Terminator. What just happened? And the gun became a hand, which is even more futuristic than Terminator. There's a shoe on the right side. The feet, I think it's hilarious. So I got the Empire Strikes Back, and I think this is a very beautiful, iconic scene because I think this is where he says, "There is no try. You must do something like this." What just happened? Wow. Oh my God. Okay, first of all, it's really cool. I'm not gonna complain. Is that Yoda? Absolutely not. A beautiful rabbit-like with apparently a lot of wisdom to give, and that is what matters. Okay, so now I have Back to the Future in front of me. Oh no. It's like I'm watching a Back to the Future from a different timeline. Okay, so we got Home Alone. First of all, I think it's so cool how it reduces the noise in the image. Wow. He doesn't have 20 fingers, which is insane. I want to see what KREA is able to do with actual photographs taken throughout time. I have in front of me Nikola Tesla. Let's see what AI did to this. What just happened? Wait, what? There's literally something burning, someone being electrocuted profoundly. And then we got Nikolai. I don't know. And yet again, the background is what stands out. AI upscalers don't actually bring the real image to life, but reimagine the image. The toughest part is reimagining the main subject while keeping it as close as possible to the original image. And that is so tough. So I have this iconic image here. You've probably seen it. This dude's working in New York City back in the days. I actually upscaled this one with Magnific AI. The background's beautiful, just like KREA. But the people, they look everything but themselves. So I want to see if KREA does a little bit better. The guys are no longer who they used to be. This is absolutely different. So if I'm not mistaken, that's Neil Armstrong with his dog, Moon. That's the name of the dog. I'm obviously making that up. And not only is he very different from Neil Armstrong, this is an alien dude. From 1 to 5, I'll give this image a 2.5. King Luther. Let's just see what AI did. This is such a beautiful moment. Oh, where's Martin? The background's beautiful, but the subjects, Martin's looking Dominican to me. All right, so now we know what KREA is actually able to do. Considering what we have here, I think it's actually a very amazing tool. KREA, you got $15 per month. But the thing with KREA is that it gives you access to real-time generation to create a perfect composition with real-time editing, upscale and enhance, which is what we just tried, AI patterns, logo illusions, animation differentiator. So which one is the best? Magnific, KREA, Magnific AI is freaking awesome tool. Hey, money's not even a thought in your head. Why do you care about this? But if you want to save your money and get more tools that could potentially be very useful for you, then I would say go with KREA. But what are your thoughts? Who cares what I think? All right, but wait, where are you going? We have so much more fun right here. Magnific AI video is here, and then we have all these awesome tools that you and I can have fun with. There's no reason to go anywhere. So let's keep on hanging.